Hello guys, this is the Inspector Dave Vernicola back with you for the Razor Company doing another video, and I'm going to highlight mostly all the products I'm using, okay? And I will let you know as I go along that can be gotten at the Razor Company. And first we're going to start out with the razor, the highlight, okay? It's called Rasatura Profonda, okay, which means in Italian close shave. This is Goodfellas, okay, the Styletto, and Rasatura Profonda is a more aggressive version of the regular Styletto, which is also excellent, okay. The regular aluminum Styletto, they're both aluminum. You may see these in different color base plates, and these have a 0.55 blade gap, while the Rasatura Profonda has a 0.65 blade gap. Okay, and it's not made for necessarily beginners. It's for more experienced wet shavers who have 2 to 4 days growth, like I do now, have about 5 or 6, something like that. Okay, but if you look at the razor, it looks pretty much identical to the regular one. And if you could look at just look at the blade gap there. Okay, so we're going to be using that. For our cream, we're going to be using a cream also the Razor Company. Is called Dr. Smart White Soap Scented Shaving Cream, and this is believe it's the sensitive formula, okay, $11.99 for that. And I have that in my HC&C stainless steel bowl. You can see the cream in there ready to be mixed up for lather. For a brush, we're going to be using the Extra Chromessi brush, made in Sicily, synthetic, very nice, has some decent backbone to it, okay. Also, I got this at the Razor Company. Looks like a really great brush. I love the handle, I love the color scheme, so we'll be using that, okay. Also, we're going to be using, as a pre-shave, we will be this time, the Noxema Protective Shave, okay, and this smells like a Noxema product, so we're going to be using that as a pre-shave, and going to probably be using some Thayers coconut water witch hazel, and we're going to slap on some Dermacol Men Agent Aftershave Lotion. This is the Gentleman's Touch, okay. That's available at Razor Company also. So, all right, so we have a bunch of products, a couple of new ones, the brush, the razor, and the cream. First off, I've already washed out my face. I'm just gonna wet it again with hot water, and we'll apply the pre-shave and do the lather, bring it to the face, and do the shave, okay? There we go. By the way, I have a second use Perma blade, okay? One of the blades that I first started using after I started using Gillette Platinums and Perma Sharp, and I still love Perma Sharps, okay? So we're gonna get a decent dollop of cream here for pre-shave, and we're gonna work it in really well, get everything nice and hydrated. I've been really needing a shave here, so we're going to see how the razor does, okay. We're going to do my normal 2-pass shave on it. I believe the razor right now is out of stock, but hopefully they'll get some more in soon. Okay, it sold out, I think, fairly quickly, so And the razor, the Styletto Goodfellas razor, okay, made in Italy. So just to give you some background, cost was about 80 bucks, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. We'll clean up the hands here. And this is a brand new brush, so we're going to be using this for the first time. What I like to do is just rinse it out, and it should be good to go, just to get rid of anything that's inside there shouldn't be. And I'm going to wring it out, start with a damp brush, and work this into, spread it out, work it into a paste, and see how this does. This might be, guys, I think this might be a non-lathering. Could be, because it's not lathering. Okay, we'll do it. All right, because I can tell right when I started, I wasn't aware that it was a non-lathering soap or cream, but that's okay. Okay, we'll shake the brush out. What we'll do is we'll just apply the cream to the face. Here, see how it does. All right. And what I think is I'm gonna need put some water, some moisture in here. So just be aware that it's a non-lathering cream. Gonna get it nice and okay. I'm gonna put some water. I don't edit stuff here, so what you're seeing, guys, is just, you know, my big thing was the razor to highlight, because I have such the growth on here is out of hand, you know what I'm saying? So so, you know, what I'm going to do, guys, very important. I'll be using this brush a lot, I can tell. I rinse it really well, and with a towel, okay, just, and you want none of the fibers sticking together, okay? If it's sticking together, that means that there's still some soap in there, okay? So you want to get that out first. All right. We'll rinse out the bowl, put it aside. All right. So we have everything ready to go at this point. What we'll do is we'll heat up the razor like we normally would, actually. And first pass will go down with the grain here, and we'll see how this is. Okay. We may have to reapply some cream. Okay. And I do feel a little bit of blade, but so far it's not menacing to me. I like the feel of the Goodfellas razor. I really do. I've had good luck with them so far. And so far this cream is pretty slick, which is great. Okay, it's just gliding really easily. this would be a really good cream, I think, for travel. So you don't have to take a brush if you don't want to, okay? And so far, feels pretty comfortable. I was expecting to be really aggressive, but it's not by my standard. If you guys remember, back in 2014 when they first introduced the standard razor, the aluminum, I had one, and it was rough for me. That was one of the few razors that, and I like aluminum as it was, but it was just, I felt it was harsh, you know? And I like more aggressive razors, but I don't like harsh, and that was a little harsh for me. Now to be perfectly honest, and they made a second version of the standard razor in the last 3 or 4 years, and that was toned down really nicely and shaved well. But the initial version, All right, just gonna lay down my razor on my chin and just drag it down. I'm not doing chopping motions. I think, you can tend to cut yourself that way sometimes. So, so far, so good. The blade helps. I mean, obviously, Perma Sharp blades are very good for me. And this is really, so far, doing an excellent job, I have to say. Okay. I generally, when I don't hear any more whiskers coming off, that's when I stop, okay? It does feel good to take off this hair on my face. I really like to ideally do it every other day. Okay. So far, very smooth, very efficient. Okay. You can tell by the first pass, excellent. Okay. Good slickness on this cream. We're going to apply some more. Probably don't need it nearly as much the second time around, so okay, we'll apply it. Yeah, I could tell this. Yeah, it's really slick, which is great. That's what you want, okay? In any soap or cream. I like to lather my soaps or creams, but this is fine. I mean, smells good. Has like a soapy scent, okay? Very pleasant. All right. So there we have our second application. We'll go against the grain. Let's see how it does with the feels good. What you don't want to do with guys with aluminum razors, sometimes you could put a washer, you know, the base plate there. I don't do it unless it comes with it. Sometimes I'll use it for a little bit, but you don't want to over tighten any razor, but especially aluminum razors, because you can strip it if it's to the extreme. Okay, so always be careful. You just want to tighten it enough. Okay, we're going to go against the grain on the cheek here. Yeah, I can feel a little bit of blade, but and I'm not pressing, okay? I'm just putting enough to lay it on my face and let the razor and the blade do the work, okay? You just you don't need to press, because you're gonna get irritation and you're gonna cut yourself, and it's just not worth it. Okay. This is I'm loving this razor, I tell you. Loving it. And you see there's not much on my face, cream, but it's so slick that, I gotta say, it's doing a great job here. Okay, I'm doing it until there's no more whiskers being shaven. Okay, and here's the part we'll do on the goatee area. See how it does here. Nice. Okay. Rinse it out here. This is for a cream that doesn't lather. This is one of the better ones that I've used. I've used a number of them too. Some of it you've seen on my my channel, The Inspector's Den. And I want to take short buffing strokes. can see here. All right, other side. I like to get sometimes stuff out of a box of products that you normally don't see on YouTube, or you know what I'm saying? So, but you can still get. I mean, it's sort of a rare occasion where I'm going to get something that's unobtainium, okay? But and the point is not to so you guys have to buy everything, but to know what's out there and go with what you may like, what you may think you like, okay? And yeah, it was, wow. Yeah, great. Good product. Razor, cream, blade, really Preshave, okay. And so we'll give it a rinse here. We'll give it a buff here. Wow. Okay, guys, we'll take it, bring in the towel here. And one thing I'm noticing that face feels really moisturized, soft, very soft. Yeah. So I do notice these things. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll give it a little spritz with the Thayers coconut water here. Okay, feels good. And when I'm off camera, I'll take care of the razor and stuff like that. I'll take it apart and get the blade out, dry it really well, okay? Let's review what we've done today. The Goodfellas Styletto Rasatura Profonda, okay? Italian made, blade gap 0.65. Not much more aggressive than the regular one. But a very, very nice shave, very comfortable, excellent. Perma sharp blade, second use. Before I started, now I think it has 3. So Noxema Preshave, always great, yeah, okay. We were going to use the extra cremesy brush. We will save that for another time, okay. And I was surprised for a non-lathering cream that this was very moisturizing, very slick, smell great. You know, for non-lathering cream, it's excellent. Check the boxes, okay? That's Dr. Smart White Soap Scented Shaving Cream, sensitive formula, okay? So, yeah, I think, oh yeah, we're gonna go with some Dermacol Men Agent Aftershave Lotion Gentleman Touch. And Let me smell. It has a very, it's hard to describe. I'm not, I can't describe scents really well, but it's a very fresh, clean cologne scent. I think a lot of you guys might enjoy this, okay? So we'll just put a little bit, has no restrictor, so I'll just put a little bit on the face. Hardly any stinging, okay? That tells you something, guys. Alcohol-based shave, after you've shaven, it gives you no sting. It means it was a good, clean, irritation-free shave. And that's what you want, okay? With any products that you use, you want it comfortable, okay? Keep your blade sharp. Get the right razor for you. Pair it up. Razor blade. Every blade that I have goes really well with all my razors. That's the thing that I think you want, okay? There may be exceptions to the rule, but so anyhow, guys, I think that's it, okay? We did a lot of new products here. Very good. And hey, thank you for joining me in the den. And we will see you real soon, hopefully. So, for the Razor Company, I'm the Inspector Dave Vernicola. Take care of yourself, guys. Get great shaves. Have a great rest of the week.